So, Gabe, for you, you're an underachiever. Tell us where you went to college.
Yeah, I went to Yale.
Okay.
Really bottom of the barrel. It was great. It was just a fantastic experience.
Theater.
Yeah,
Yale
yeah.
theater.
Yale theater.
Yeah.
Is how I qualify it, you know.
But you always knew you wanted to do this.
Yeah, they have footage of me at like 3 years old, 2 years old, dancing along to all of Make 'Em Laugh from Singing in the Rain. Like the whole number, singing and dancing.
Then we sent it to Donald O'Connor, who wrote him a letter and said, "You did it better than me." So
It was, yeah.
cute.
And what are you doing with Game of Thrones out here?
So I'm in a Game of Thrones parody musical now called Thrones, a musical parody. It's playing at the Hudson. It's just so silly. We reenacted the entire series of Game of Thrones for a friend who doesn't know the show. And it's all musical and parody, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, there is a story out there, Jason, that at one point you thought about leaving the show.
No way.
Season 3.
That's a little dramatic. There's truth.
It was in Seinfeldia. It
wasn't in season 3. I think it was actually in season 1 or 2.
Season 1 or 2.
And there was an episode. Remember, Julia was not in the pilot, so there was no Elaine. And suddenly Jerry had 2 best friends, one male, one female. And I went, okay, well, how does this work? What's going on? And very early on, Larry wrote an episode where Elaine and Jerry go to Florida, and Kramer and George are not in that episode. And when Seinfeld started, I had a very successful career in the theater in New York, which is what I thought I was going to be doing all my life. So when I was written out of an episode, I came back the next week and I said to Larry, look, I know, I get it, but if you do that again, do it permanently. If you don't need me to be here every week, because I didn't know Seinfeld was going to be Seinfeld.
Yeah, right.
I said, if you don't need me here every week, I'd just as soon go back home and do what I was doing.
What did he say?
He went, how do I write for 4 people? How do you get me done? How do you do it? And he freaked out, and then he did it. And thank God he didn't say, take a hike, because I would have had no life and no career.
When did you know Seinfeld was becoming Seinfeld? Was there an episode? Was there a moment amongst you?
The contest.
The contest.
That was the one where the next day it was a news story.
Yeah.
And I think that's the marker where we went, I think we have some job security for a while.
Yeah. Well, because there was a period of time where the critics weren't paying attention to
no
it.
one was paying attention.
But the first, it took a
Yeah.
while. I mean, I think
Yeah.
the Chinese restaurant episode, too, that's where...
Well, that was one of the early ones, and that was
Yeah.
one of the ones where the network said, what the hell is this? And Larry and Jerry did it anyway. You know, it's that kind of bravura.
They should take note, though. I wish networks would hold on to some shows longer now.
You and me both. And you know what else I wish they would learn?
What?
That if you leave creative people alone, they'll do something. But if you try and do it by committee, it usually gets watered down and doesn't work
What is
very
the secret, though, to the chemistry on the set? Because, you know, you read Seinfeldia or you read some of the reports, you guys weren't like friends off set necessarily. You weren't hanging out at each other's homes.
Right. No, but we loved working together. We loved our relationship together. It's true. We were very different people, and we have very different lives. And we didn't shoot a show on Friday and go, let's have dinner over the weekend. We didn't do that. I don't know. I think we just really very quickly appreciated each other's ability and sensibility. And instead of, you know, when a show is new and you think it's not going to work, you go, let me be as big as I can. At least I'll get a piece of tape out of this I can use for my next audition.
Yeah.
But we very quickly moved to, you know what would be great? Don't give that line to me, give it to her, because it's going to be better on her. And it was that sort of generosity of spirit among the 4 of us, and which started with Jerry. It was Jerry's show, but he gave the best parts to 3 other people. So that quickly became the norm, and I think that created the ensemble.
And Michael Richards is as crazy as he was, right?
Michael's crazy, in not like Kramer, in other ways, you know. Michael's a lovely guy. That's really the truth, is Michael's a lovely guy, and but very, you know, he fires in a different way, and Kramer was a creation. Everybody thinks, oh, they must be the same. They're not the same. But they're both unusual fellas.
And Gabe, the one role for your dad that I did not like, Pretty Woman.
He's never seen it.
What? You've never seen Pretty Woman?
Never seen
Gabe,
it.
we begin today.
You have homework tonight.
I have a very healthy disinterest in everything that he does.
Yes, right.
Really?
I've tried to stay as
You got to
far
sit
away
him
from
down and say, son, these are the classics. I mean, Pretty Woman's a classic.
Jason, it was this move you did on her arm.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was so creepy.
Yeah, that kind of turned her off too. We were kind of friendly up until that move, and then I went, I'm acting, Julia.
Gabe, Gabe, what lessons do you take away from your dad and his career? Like, what do you hope for yourself?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
son, what do you hope?
If I could have like a 10-season sort of a show, that would be
It was
great.
only 9.
9? Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'll take 9.
All right.
I'll take a 9.
But he'll top you with the 10.
I mean, he really has been such a huge inspiration in everything that I want to do. He's generous and kind and a great guy, and I could go on. And funny. It helps that he's really funny.
You can tell, though, there's a great
Yeah.
relation. Even the way you touch his knee, your arms around. Like, have
Right.
you always been close, the two of you?
Yeah.
Really?
Or
Oh,
no.
my God, yeah.
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 You don't see that. I'm just telling you, you
Yeah.
can tell it's a genuine love and a friendship.
Oh, my God.
course.
He and his brother are the lights of my life. They had a thing one time. We make a joke.
Is this
about,
Noah here? You're the other.
That's Noah.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
We make a joke about the Hollywood Walk of Fame and how I don't have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
What?
No, I don't. That's okay. Don't get the credit.
It's
So
a-
we
there's a
Hollywood,
had
pay
a real life
attention.
conversation about do you care how people remember you? And I said, when I'm gone, there's only 2 people in the world that I care about how they remember me, and they're both in this room. And so it has been that always. Everything else, all the other blessings that my
Yeah.
wife and I have had are fantastic, and we're grateful. But this one,
Are you going to write Noah into your show too a little bit?
I mean, I know he would love to be written into
Season
it.
2.
Yeah.
Season 2.
No, we would love to. The whole family is super close.
Gabe, I can wait to see what you do as well.
well,
So
thank you.
nice
You got
to
Dad's
meet
eyes.
you.
Awesome.
I know, right?
And
Yeah.
great hair. You got Dad's hair. And it's awesome. Dinner with Dad is available starting today on Freeform
I laid it up
digital
for you,
platform.
kid.